don't know how individuals took it upon themselves to give quick notice to Fulani herdsmen in some states in the south, asking them to leave. Well, currently, Governor El-Rufai is trending on Twitter, making someone with the username Mood Bonga Ibrahim to make a statement using his account by saying, when Northerners asked Igbos to leave the north, El-Rufai called for their arrest. Southwest should do same. Mood Bonga Ibrahim, as according to what he tweeted, he said, I totally agree with his statement because nobody has the right to ask another Nigeria to leave a particular place, and the Southwest leaders need to act same way by calling for their arrest. We are one Nigeria and it totally goes against our constitution to act such way. If El-Rufai can call for their arrest, then the Southwest governors and leaders should do the necessary. On seeing the man's statement, what do you think? A lot of people have been reacting differently. So El-Rufai brought out the tweet that somebody made, position of that particular person, saying that when some northern youth groups released a press statement in Kaduna directing Igbos to leave the north, El-Rufai was amongst the first to call for their arrest. Kashim reaffirmed that by assuring Igbos total safety in Borno, I expect Southwest leaders to demonstrate such leadership. So let's hear what people are saying. Well, Northerners should search their conscience if they truly have. Did Southerners ever cause trouble the way those Fulanis are causing in their territories? The Southwest not accommodated you guys. Why are you paying good for bad? Guy, cool down. So you know statistics have it that over 80% of armed robber and 419 in the north are Southerners. Okay? Well, everybody is talking on Fulani, not Northern Igbos, Yoruba, doing business in your state. Do they make trouble there? You people should condemn the atrocities of your people. It is only the Fulani herdsmen living in the forest and killing people that were asked to leave for their home states. Not all Northerners. Southerners never caused any trouble in the north when the northern youth gave them quit notice. Okay, someone is saying that even when the Northerners gave Igbos or other tribes quit notice to leave, there was no reason for doing that, and someone is justifying that. Of course, everybody is entitled to his opinion, and we see things differently. You might be seeing something from a different angle, and somebody is going to come from another angle and say, oh no, no, that area you are going, this is the way it ought to go. And people trying to justify this whole thing. The one thing is that a lot of people are not happy that people are just coming out to say, oh, these people are telling us to leave. They are telling us to leave. What prompted that statement, which has not been addressed? The atrocities, you see that they don't talk about it. That is how it has been, and they want to really push that narrative forward. What brought about these things? Do you know why people are frustrated when people have reported this case? These are the atrocities these people are committing. None of them has been arrested. And you expect people not to take laws into their hands. And somebody is justifying that, okay, even when it happened in the north, when Igbos were asked to leave, there was no reason for doing that. So the people who call themselves leaders should be able to address this thing holistically. You cannot just jump and say, oh, people say you should leave. They are specifying it. Those living in the forest, when Akeredolu said it, they twisted it. These guys are good, they are fun and they are very good at twisting issues. Deal with these issues. What is led to this? We are always jumping at cases as halfway. Dealing with the root cause of the problem, we don't even want to go about it. Don't want to talk about it. Why should some people be complicating issues? We are talking about criminals since you can contain it up to you, but not in the south. Northerners always like to pretend. When El-Rufai ordered for their arrest, who did they arrest? How many of them did they arrest? Are they still in detention, or they are still coming about where they prosecuted, or were they set free? Were they prosecuted or were they set free? Let the north ask all the southerners to leave the north so that the southerners will leave. If you are deliberately misinterpreting the order of the governor that the killers should vacate the forest, to me, all northerners, so be it. Tell the southerners to leave the north and we will be pleased with that. Nobody tell them to leave. What they tell them is leave the bush. They always try to twist the whole thing. And if they tell the people to leave, you to leave, let everybody go back. I think that will even be the best. All this threatening or whatever, they should leave if they want to tell them to leave, because we don't want to deal with the atrocity, the main and the root cause of these problems. We don't want to talk about it. Just look the other way, just to pick things, from a different angle and begin to send it away. They've twisted, they've said all manner of things concerning what Akeredolu has said, and that is what is going on there. I don't even want people should just reason for once now. If you are truthful, reason for once, be objective, be open-minded. By the time we are objective and open-minded, we'll be able to know where all these problems are coming from, and we'll begin to deal with it. People cannot just wake up and say begin to leave, and they are not even telling them to leave. If you cannot leave the bush, because majority of them are hiding inside the bush. And the problem is that, why is it that whosoever that is committing atrocities, if you are talking about, it is not this tribe, it is this tribe, but we know that the people who are committing these atrocities are not ghosts, they are not spirits, they are human beings, then why is it so difficult for the government or the security agencies to arrest them? If people begin to see that the government is pussyfooty about handling this whole situation, they will just naturally take laws into their hands. Before it came to this level, do you know how long it has been? Because everybody just like, at the end of the day, they will bottle it in. The Southerners, they will bottle it in, and which they have been doing, and they just want you to continue like that. They don't want you to raise your heads and begin to ask questions or begin to defend yourself. It has lingered for a very long time. If we are truthful to ourselves, we know that these people have taken enough, and they are not telling anybody to leave the forest, and let us know who is who. The issue that happened in Shasha in Oyo State or Ibadan, you see that a lot of people have bottled a lot of things. You see what happened in Lekki. They within them, they think that, we have told them not to. We have said there's not going to be any form of protest. But you begin to dampen the spirits of the people. You think that you can use police, you can use force to pin them down, but within them, they are not happy. Any little opportunity like this, they strike. And the case that happened in Oyo State, people are intolerant now. Somebody will just bring that knife and and dagger another person, and you expect the people not to. At the end of the day, the person that did that caused that problem has not been arrested. Of course, the person must have tulele. The person must have run away very far, because they know that at the end of the day, the person will not be arrested. At the end of the day, that is going to be swept under the carpet. We need to be careful. We need to be careful and be sincere in all our dealings. This is not right at all. So guys, let's hear your opinion and leave your comments in the comment section. Thank you.